Absolute jabroni. I'll start again, shall I? This is those of you that aren't new to the channel will be well aware. Sorry, those of you that are new to the channel should be well aware that I quite often start my streams with my mic muted. Okay, we'll start again, shall we? So, strap in. We are dropping back to Arrakis today. When I was also talking about earlier how I've got my main screen over here with like notes and stuff on that I want to talk about. Whilst I address the camera to the left. So, ooh, hear that? Oh, you can't hear that because I haven't changed it over yet. I can hear that. Sound of a sandworm. We're dropping back into Arrakis, right? And we're checking out how Dune has evolved since the beta. So when I first played this game, it was beta access. And I didn't touch it again till yesterday. So yesterday was the first time I played Dune since the beta access. And what I want to talk about is how it's evolved since then. So what have they changed? So we're talking about the PvE zones, we're talking about the PvP zones, all the overhauls, some of the bans, some of the grief exploits that have been fixed. We're going to look at how they've adapted to the Deadly Sandworm. Basically all the juicy updates that have flipped the script since then. Ooh, it's an ornithopter. So basically, are we ready to survive smarter and not harder? So, let's head over to Arrakis, shall we? Which is my fucking button for that? Ah! Meow! Off to space. Okay, we've landed. Welcome to Arrakis, gang. This is where we start. Where are my knockos? I am parched. That looks cooler on that view, doesn't it? So, yes, this is it. This is it. This is home. This is Arrakis. This is where we will be for the day. What I'm probably going to try and do is get to the second part of the quest line. I'm going to die. But let's go there, shall we? Let's get into the game and get started. So, climb, man. No. No. Jackass. No power. F. Ooh. E. Drink. That was all the water we had. Right, okay, well. What do I need to do? Construct or interact with a fabricator. So, yeah, we're going to crack up with some of these early missions. Construction tool, that's what I need. We're going to crack up with some of these early missions. Fabricator. And basically from that, we'll talk about some of these quality of life changes and whatnot as we go through. But I guess an easy thing to start with is the quality of life changes. So one thing that they've done for, say, streamers, for example, me, fabricate and complete a scavenger skills still suit, and then equip the still suit. Ooh. What's this? I don't want two of them. All that's crafting. Right, so on the streamer mode, Essentially, sensitive deep desert data is now hidden for privacy, and I think one of the main factors around this was to stop, essentially to stop your bases being raided and griefed. So streamers were having a bit of an issue with griefing from stream snipers, basically. Let's be real. That is what they are. And they were getting a lot of griefing, so what the fuck is that white thing? It is the sun! How about that, son? Just like, why is there a white light across my, It was the sun, causing damage. Well, not damage, but... Taking the Michael. How do I, take? Take? You got double whammy. Right, so, inventory... Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
Impressive, Off-worlder.
Oh, thank you.
Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Research the small ore refinery. Construct or interact with a small ore refinery. One can do that over here. Right. This is the badger. We already have this though, right? Is that not... shit, that's a generator. Can I deposit? No, I need to go get some blood. We need hydration, basically. So the still suit, if I press F, I don't have basically. No worries. You're here, you just muted up. No worries. Therefore, you cannot hear me, but it doesn't matter. You can just watch the gameplay. He's just gone underneath. He saw that rock as a challenge and he went directly through it. So, I should probably find myself some, well, I can sweat a little bit, can't I? Actually, what am I doing? Construct or interact with a small ore refinery. Find copper ore and research a surveying kit. Right. Just height and alt. Find copper ore. $12. Other. Search the surveying kit. Do that. Ooh, I've got skills. 1 skill point. What's this? Voice training. Your rigorous training with your voice allows you to reduce the time between uses. That would be handy. You know exactly where and how to strike. A blade cause additional damage. And sun tolerance. That would be handy. I'm going to go for sun tolerance. That'd be super handy. So, some of the other quality of life updates whilst we do some research. Trading improvements. Right, trading improvements. I've got, there we go. Vein kit. You can move items directly from your ornithopters now via the exchange. It's like there was a similar scenario for myself with Armor Forger. Oh, it's so dark in here. Fabricate this. Fabricate those and then climb to high ground to fire them. They've added deposit and extract all. I noticed that yesterday when I was playing that you can deposit and extract all. That's proper handy. It's just a quality of life update, isn't it? It's just one of those that just makes life easier for you. Rather than having to click multiple climbs and select amounts, you can just do all.
But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Fuck the Sardaukar. Yeah, so essentially that improvement came to the blood purifiers and water systems. So it basically just means that there's less clicking and there's more doing. Let's go up here. So what's annoying is I chose different skills this time. Last time I was I had the grapple hook and the like weird shield. I don't remember what it's called. The like shield thing. So you could like a anti-gravity sort of shield thing. But I could just fire. I could just disappear. Basically, I could just. No! Back down. Whoa! What? You literally went that fucking far when there was a ledge below. Outrageous, Jeremy. You jackass. Another cheeky quality of life update. Heal again then, shall we? Was do I need to we could probably fight from here. Map. But I'm facing. Need to be facing that way? Oh no, this way's fine. Right, survey probe, but let's wang it into the inventory. What don't we need? What is a useless attachment? We don't always need the construction, do we? Okay, firing a survey probe will fully reveal an area on the map by exposing locations, collectibles, hazards, resource distribution, and topography. Got no idea where that just went. Oh, it's up there. Do I want it up there? Has that worked? Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Ah.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Okay. Have I got more things to research? Telling me I have. Not. Travel to Griffin's Reach outpost. Where's my house? Down here. I have no Vasa. But I can drink the sweat from my own suit. I also would like to get rid of. Oh dear. Can you do, like, can you not dismantle stuff for resources? Like, wouldn't that be handy? I bet I've just, I'm probably better off just fucking ditching this stuff outside, don't I? Right, inventory. So, the Salido Replicator. Essentially, this is how you copy your base so you can pick it up and move it. Salido Replicator can now copy all the placeables within inside it as well. A massive time-saving element. I don't know where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Since when did she have a gun? She's normally got a knife. You hope. See, I wish there was, like, rather than me having to get out the blood gun, right? Why isn't there just an interaction for it? Why can't I just automatically pick up said item? Like, as long as I've got it within my equipment, surely you should just be able to pick it up, right? Am I wrong? Oh, well that makes it not survival. Of course it makes it survival. It's just quality of life. Aha! Now we can hydrate properly. And another thing, another cheeky little update. Exchange search refined with category reorganization. Basically, they just made it a little bit easier to find stuff. Now we're going to cross the open sands. So, seeing as we're crossing the open sands, I might actually skirt around to there and cross. Don't want to be too out in the open, especially with that fucker lingering. Shit. Yeah, you don't. I don't want to be too exposed. So the sandworm now linger around. Well, they're going to linger around. Spice fields. That is loud, man. You think the new update messed them up? The sandworms. I don't ever remember the sandworms going under the rock face. So the last time I played this game was the beta, and I've only just decided to start playing it since then. It didn't sell me enough on the beta, and I thought what we'll do now is we'll come back and check it out. Now that there's been quite a few updates since then. But one of the major changes has been around the spice fields with them now lingering. Oh, I've lost 3 ornithopters to silent worms. I can definitely hear all these fuckers. Oh, we're crossing. Shit. It's alright, he's there. Fucking hell, it does get tense when you're stuck in the sand like that. That's one thing I'm wondering, do they always emerge? So I'm pretty sure in the beta he never emerged first, he just came out, he just literally just appeared and was gunning for me. But what I've noticed since playing it now is that they emerge first, they come out. What is it called? Spy hopping, when like whales pop their head up first, or orcas. It's like they're spy hopping to see where you are. They can jump. Oh, you mean to like clutch something from the air? Or do they physically jump out the sound? Chicken peeking, you've always known it. Chicken peeking? Since when has a whale coming out of the water been referred to as chicken peeking?
Identify yourself.
Shit, what's block again? I've forgot what the controls are.
Eyes on target.
What the fuck's block again? So when I started playing this yesterday, I started on controller. And today I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. Which I probably shouldn't have done. In hindsight, I definitely shouldn't have done, because now I can't. I don't know what the controls are on keyboard. I'll stick to the gun. Oh, what we got here then? What goodies do we have? I've always felt more comfortable on a controller. But when I started playing this, so when I first played this on the beta again, this is another example, is I felt like the mouse and keyboard controls weren't quite optimized. It actually felt more comfortable on. How's my backpack full? I just think the military term though, because people used to pop their head up for head up, fire a few shots and disappear. Okay, makes sense. So I start moving the mouse and keyboard. For some games, mate, yeah. Mouse and keyboard. I think for this. M and K. I'm going the wrong way. I assume we're going up that path. $550 hours. I have 4. I think I played about 5 hours in the beta. You spent 90% of your life on controller though, so that's what you're going to be comfortable on. Yeah, pretty much. I've only really been on PC for about a year and a half ish. I wouldn't even say I've been on it for a year and a half because I've only actually played what's Helldivers, Grey Zone Warfare, this, The Last of Us. I've probably about 6 games worth I've played on a PC so far. So what I'm reading that now, colliding with a sandworm is instant death. I'm assuming that is with a vehicle. Upping the threat level to close encounters. Archive is fully releasing and wiping 15th. 15th of the 11th. You mean 15th of November? That's like saying 100% of the time it works 60% of the time.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is there naughty men here? What have we got here? That's where I need to go, that big building. Oh shit! I missed the grab. See, now, this is one of the things that I'm really missing. When I first played this in the beta, I had to go with the grapple hook and the sort of anti-gravity shield. I would just launch the anti-gravity shield off high places and jump into it. So I never took full damage. And now because I've gone with Bene Gesserit, I'm just taking full damage everywhere I go.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an
Oh yeah, it
obscene
does. Yeah,
bounty
November.
on
Cheers
my
for the
head.
follow as well, by the way, dude.
I'm
Appreciate that.
flattered to be his great boogeyman.
I don't know if I said it before. I'm
The
pretty sure I did, but
attention is making life
worth double checking.
complicated.
Pick up the first contract
Take a
in
look
the scrap metal
around.
chain
There's
from
a
the contract board.
contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
There we go. Uravi. Who's this man? Who's this distinguished gentleman?
Look at the way you stand. No discipline, no confidence. I've killed 1,000 like you on the battlefield.
Oh, I'd fuck you up. Oh, do I need to... I need to make friends with this dude. Is this dude the guy that's gonna train me to... I think that's the dude that's gonna train me in it.
Honor and chivalry. I respect that. We might not make the difference of you surviving a war-torn battlefield, but I respect that. But don't despair. Salvation is at hand. I can show you how to
No worries,
fight.
dude.
I can teach you how to kill. And it will only cost you a little pain.
Go on then.
Then listen closely. During the Battle of Arakeen, I was drugged and kept out of it by a group of conspirators. For the sake of my honor, I have spent the last 8 years
Yeah, I
tracking
thought he'd
down
try
and
and
destroying them, one by one. Who knows how the Battle of Arakeen would have turned out if I hadn't been kept away?
He's part of the skill tree, isn't he?
I have reason to believe the conspirators are nearby. Track them down, kill them. My thirst for vengeance has been slaked by 1,000 flasks of cheap beer, but it is still my price for training.
Three of the Nemesis have fled their posts and taken over local gangs here in the basin. They think they're safe. Let's make sure they're not. I can do that.
Do this for me, and I'll set your feet on the path of the trooper.
Trooper. That's the one that I want. Contract sword. Scrap Meti. This is the badger, isn't it? Deliver 40 copper or... Good thing I was collecting that copper ore. Is something supposed to happen here? By a unique Ajra Litajon. A Litajon, that's a water storage, isn't it? No, it's just out of contracts. It will show nothing. Ah, okay, right. So... I need to find these people to train up, don't I? Or people of those types to train up. But sure enough, it's weird. Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird. It felt like there should have been something there. Do I want to use that? That would have come handy in that last engagement I had, if I could have used that quicker. Yeah, I think sun tolerance seems pretty decent. Self-healing. A lot of the body control looks pretty decent. Right, many contracts require you to report in the contract issuer over the communinet as a final step. That's such a weird word, communinet. If you don't contact the issuer immediately, you can always do this in the contracts tab by selecting contract and then contract issuer. Was it? Oh, okay. So it's empty. That's what it was. The contract board is dead. Who are you?
If you seek gainful employment, I have some exciting possibilities for you.
This is a shop.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar.
Ah.
It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid. Not even Zantara. Welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
More of a nodding man.
Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner, if you need work.
I need to buy that, right? Isn't that what? Rendezvous with Santara.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop.
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be?
Yeah, I don't need flying. That's how you get into all those failing shipwrecks. He doesn't have a contract board. Not yet, anyway. Not that I can see. Unless that's referring to this one in the corner. Right, my quest a minute ago said something about Elite-Jean. Quiet guy. What fucking way? I want to look in my inventory. Why can't I open my invent? I think I broke the game. Oh, I think the game's broke. Right, that works. Yeah, tab's not working. Hmm. Oh, I's working. Right, is that gonna work with tab now? Okay. That was weird. Oh, I knew. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I reckon it's from that contracts board.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Alright. Complete John done. But yeah, it's working now. Contract awaits. Another.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Ah, I see you've returned. There are
This
numerous
man.
tasks for which Chom has authorized me to contract and compensate Enterprise and free agents.
What saucy problems? Anyone you need killed. If you need anything recovered, I can help. So this is the ship one, right?
Our downed ships contain valuable cargo. The reinforced containers should ensure those goods are intact. Retrieve and return whatever cargo you can. Turret emplacements
Okay.
bombard our ships. Chom will pay a handsome bounty for bringing these weapons offline by any means you deem necessary. Intel suggests a radical group
So-
known as the Key Rob are using refurbished Harkonnen weaponry against us. Retaliate in kind, and Chom will repay you. As you...
Right. Got all the contracts. Travel to the shipwreck. The shipwreck marked. This gives you currency to buy the limited time event weapons. So, reach the wreck. Hill in Caliph Stand. Where is Caliph Stand? If that's on the way. What's that in it? Ah, so it's afterwards. Shipwrecks are massive, are often visible from afar due to their sheer size. Green map marker indicates where they may be. So, I'm going to jump on to some other geeky little updates that I'd read about. So there's a lot of stuff has changed with the ornithopters. The journey menu. Switch the contracts. Fall of Proteus. The old pen symbol. Let me get out of this. And that juices your stamina. Oh. Come from the cargo. The wreck. That then. And there's so much UI to look at. Like, there's so many different tabs. I sort of would... No! Drink. Oh. Pressing the wrong button, that's why. All the goodies. Take all for now. Who are these people? Rule number 23, the double tap. What, instead of holding? See, I think a nice quality of life change would... would be the, like, if there's a body on the floor and as long as you've got... As long as you've got that equipped, the improvised blood extractor, as long as it's within your inventory, it should just be a command on the body. That makes sense to me. Spice explosion. Sounded like one. Don't know what the fuck it was. Really like the soundscape on this. The soundscape is super immersive. It's definitely improved on that. I don't remember it being this good when I was playing it on the beta. They added the screeching noise for the worms. Oh, that does sound cool. So, there's been a PvE expansion to the Deep Desert. Some of the notes I've been looking at. So I never made it to the deep desert. But I hear now that there is sections of the deep desert that is PvE only. I assume that that is to allow people to have an easy ride who aren't interested in PvP. There are people who play these games, survival games, that just could not care for PvP. And I'd imagine that's a fair thing to want. Especially with the amount of griefing that was in the game to begin with. As well as the exploits. But at least people can get in-game resources now without having to engage in a fight that they might not have wanted to. What is this area? Bad man. There we go. Breaker station. Oh yeah, I know that, yeah. Ooh! Vast land of desert! I'll cross to that rock and then make the cross from there. Rock hopping. That's what we'll call it. Speaking on griefing. Kill this person first. Oh, there's more than one. Climb, jam you. I need to craft some bullets. Yes, they did.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Fuck. Where do I go? Into the wreck. Crouching when shooting that piece of junk helps. Saying hello turned me into getting bullied as per usual. What you mean on here? Cave. Can I go into the wreck? Is that going to do it?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I've got no bullets, so it's knife fights only. Is there a back way in? There was one wreck that went in on the beta where I went in through the roof. Oh, I think he's referring to me anyway.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Right, I'm sheltered, right? Yes, there we go. Just in the nick of time.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh, FPS issue. Ah! Ah! You can't subscribe mid-fight. Let me deal with the man first. What? Sorry, say what? Ah, you said hello to the whole time. And they called you Ned Flanders. What, Blue Watch? You're called Magnum PI? Ned Flanders. Oh, okay, yeah, left alt. No, it's work colleagues. Right, what do I want? I want to heal. So let's heal. Need to craft some heals. What is heals on this? I think... Who was it that was calling you that? Macca? Yeah, 10 of them. Storm's finished, right? I can loot these men. Oh no, did the storm take their bodies? Of course it did. Ah, what are these contraptions? So what you're saying is... Just craft all of them. What, they're riding 5 today?
Who's there? Where's backup? Reveal yourself.
Man, the bodies go really fast. Are they going to de-aggro? Because I need to do something real quick. Oh, right, okay. Fucking hell. Yeah. Be right back. By getting attacked. Elmo. Hello. Ah, now we got ammo. So I can use this shit pistol. You've put too much milk in your scrambled eggs. Put my headset down, man. Where are these? I can hear people. I just can't see them. There. Shit. There's another door, second floor, back of the room. Ooh, hold on, what are these guys? Ah. What is this? Microfiber.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Likers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's horizon to horizon jet fighters out there!
Relay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Yeah, crouch, massive. You got any goodies? You ain't got shit. No, I'm not taking a career break, mate. I probably won't be streaming as much over that time. Because I'll be really busy. this the door you were referring to? Ah, heals. Nice. Yeah, 0-hour contract, dude. Keep pressing escape to leave that menu, but it automatically exits it. I need the key for that door, right? In fact, I don't need the key because it's the way around anyway. But done it again. Never mind. Well, that will get me through. The body's already gone. Right. Harvest plant fiber, mine copper ore. Acquire the Holtzman amplifier. That's over here, right? 29 meters away. Ah! Alright, whilst I'm here, let's just check whatever else we had here. Deliver that, contact the show, right. No. Retrieve this cargo. That's not here. Yeah, I'll say it again as well, Ryan. Cheers for the subscription, mate. Appreciate that. Fine copper ore and fiber. Do that on the way back. I'll go out that side entrance. So, we could head back. But seeing as we're here, we might as well go there. Kill that dude. Plant fiber and copper ore. And I might as well do that whilst I'm here. Alright, copper ore done. Plant fiber. Got a bit dark. Got off on the Thursday Mackie somehow. Indeed. That's where I'm going next. There's a lot of loot and intel. You would need a lot of intel. Heal. So yeah, the exploits and griefs. So from a lot of the streams that I watch, boy, speedy man. Not speedy enough. Man, he was like a man possessed. Yes, I did make the sandbike previously. And I'm hoping to get that made soon at some point as well. Did cross over onto the next spot at that point. That is proper handy though. Research scavenger rags car path. Did I collect all the stuff without realising? They have the same super sprint later. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that then. What's his goodie box? But yeah, the griefing. Before, one thing I noticed that NPCs were able to destroy unpowered player bases, PvE, and one thing that they added was they basically made it so that that couldn't happen. So that's a nice, tidy little fix. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. I need to go back to my base for that then. Look at the journal now. Slide completed, please. A wider world. Oh, I spoke to the ornithopter pilot though. Oh, well. Thought we were here then. Oh gosh, man's not dead. Jesus, mother. Get me out of the fire. Like 3 knife guys will just show up. Right, we've killed the man. Now I just need to go back to that base. Oh, it's a fucking mine. Absolute rat. Deliver that. Mile Tunnel. We'll go there and do that then. Might as well. It's only round the bend. Is it only round the bend? It would be a lot easier with the sandbike. That's the only place where you can get that fabric from. Cutting the cover doors and the chests have EMF generators. Can you swap shoulder? Left shift. Ah. Handy. Good to know. Ornithopters. That was a big thing on the beta. And it's what was called... I don't know if you ever heard the expression. But Goomba stomping. Which is basically in Mario Kart. So jumping on enemies to squish them. So people would be doing that with ornithopters. But basically land on other players and crush them. And it became quite a bit of a griefing exploit, and I did see that a fair bit. It was not a non-intended mechanic. I assume that he's underneath in a tunnel. This man that I'm here for. Sounds like something you can imagine the gaming community doing, yeah. Them. Ah, they're not underneath. Disappointed. Even need for sure former Rust players. So you referring to that sandwich fabric earlier? Then my only thing with this is one thing I had with like stuff like Assassin's Creed. Is sometimes it's a little bit repetitive going into caverns and it literally being the same amount of people in the same spots every time. Just a tad repetitive. Yeah, and then like other things that I saw were that got popular is like blocking entrances and exits. So landing the ornithopter in front of people's bases or like choke points to like trap them inside. Where is this man? Oh, he's on the next part over. Still not there yet. Round we go. I think I'm going the long way around as well. Drink a bit of this. Whilst it's here, I might as well drink it. Playing with more people helps. Rust is the only game I know where 30-year-olds, unemployed men pull all-nighters to check if they're being raided. Yep. Fuel cells might come in handy. Body blocking in mid-air. Some players would deliberately fly into other ornithopters, causing crashes and losses of control. Triggering sandworms. And then people could just park in you, right? So you glitched through walls and whatnot. That's funny, man. They were literally Mario jumping people on Mario jumping on people. Just logging in and getting squished by a flying machine. There is no getting away. And then what I've heard is they fixed a lot of the duplication exploits, so there's still some in the game though. Ah, shit. As soon as you get this bad thing in it, you go into a menu and you hear the clicking of the Go on then, we'll do some blade damage. Right. Journey. Where is the contract for this dude? Oh, there's one there though. Well, I might as well just go there now then. And on that note, is it going to respawn here? Do I need to go up? Oh, right, okay. Is that for the DD zone? Vacuum truck. That for the spice, I assume. Who didn't used to say wild stuff on COD? $2:00. Right. I'm gonna go and quickly grab a top up to my refreshment. Right. Some water before the desert claims me. Hold the line. Don't let the sandworms through. I'll be right back. bollocks. Standard. You called your guild the Pissers because water is infested. It is indeed. I've now got no water. Should have saved that. I should have drank from. Saved my sweat. Oh, we need to cross over there. Grab some of that. Because... Mouse, there we go. Inventory. Whilst I can, I'm going to craft some more heals. Go back up to 20. Then over we go. This is a big crossing. You better off just like casually strolling over or make less of an impact? This fucker. I've seen some cases where like people have just been swallowed from underneath. Nah, we're good. Feel parched. Don't worry, we're gonna get into the shade. As we do, as we do. None of your business. Found no one. Oh, my mouse go weird. Just don't feel like I need loads of stuff at the minute, mate. The fibre that I can craft heals, but everything else. Until I go over to the next sector, I'm not going to focus on building a large base because I don't need a large base at the minute. Here goes the dude that we need to kill. Oh, fuck. No. That's damn. Bad. Cardinus had friends. You are critically injured. How big is your guild then, dude? I feel like I could probably sell some of that stuff. Wonder how big my dude's guild is. What's this? It sounds like someone else is here. I can hear the chattering of his feet. like noodles, don't you, mate? Well, it depends what noodles we're talking. Are we talking bachelor super noodles? Or are we talking udon noodles? Talking chow mein? You know, what noodles are we talking about, buddy? Oh, I've got quite a bit of weight on me. Spicy shin cup noodles, they're instant things. Absolutely no idea. Never heard of it. I doubt they've got much protein in. If you're trying to put that muscle mass on, you probably are better off having something with In fact, to be fair, you can actually buy from Lidl or Aldi protein noodle packs that just have a higher intake of protein in them. I've not had them personally. Trying to get rid of them. They're too spicy. Oh, go on then. Got them by my locker. Journey. Can't remember what I'm doing. Make them pay. Not that, is it? And now I just need to report back. There we go. Job's a good one. All we need to do now is head all the way over there. An absolute mission away. I'm very much on eggs, tuna, and meat. 3,500 calories a day. I bet you're struggling with that as well, though. Trying to eat that many amount of calories is ridiculous. I struggled when I was bulking up. But I found it easier by having bulking protein, just because it wasn't as heavy as having a meal. And then you can also have like smaller flapjack snacks, that are high in protein. You're better off making them yourself. But Casey's ate one and was like, nah. Standard. It's nice to see that we're busy on the Twitch front for once. YouTube's been popping off a lot more lately than Twitch has. Nice to see. And I sort of quite like people coming over to Twitch because I did put a lot of effort into like the emotes and shit. Blurps that I put on. You can't quite do as much of that with but I think I figured a way to start doing it on YouTube. Make YouTube more interactable. Because Twitch isn't good as it used to be. Twitch is starting to lag these days. Money and fuel cells. Not sure that I even need them, to be honest, fuel cells. But not like I'm going to be staying with the base. Oh god, yeah, I'm struggling, but it's working. Protein, you got me. Oats, banana, and Nutella is like 700 calories, yeah. Ah, the Aurora. Oh, it even shimmers. Was the Aurora always in it? I can't even remember. Alright, should we go back to the gun for a bit? There's some decent loot. We're not here to loot today, though. We're here to bosh off some missions. I think stuff like exploration and looting I will do at another time. I do have a visible bicep, though. Everyone has visible biceps. Do you like the new cam, dude? Green screen cam. I've upgraded.
Identify yourself.
Shut up, you slag. What? It was just floating in midair. Although I do like the Scottish accent. It has a strong Scottish accent. Scavenger camp. Like that. How do you scroll through what you want to take rather than having to go in there? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? To be able to scroll through that. Oh, that's a big cross, isn't it? We'll go over here. There. Want to get eaten by sandworms. Does this game interest you at all, Ryan? Sort of seems like your kind of game.
Who's that?
See, I'm crouched.
Eyes on target.
Why are you so fast? Why are you coming fast? When the fuck did I change gun? I don't like left alt. I can't get my head around going to left alt to shift dash. Feel right. Feel natural. Definitely want to avoid side of car. Feels, to be fair, it's just trying to find the time to play it. Grey zone. I'm down to jump back into grey zone, mate. I've stopped playing grey zone for a bit. I got really frustrated with some of the updates they've been doing, and I just refused to play it. And some updates seem to be going in a slightly more positive direction. So that is something I will go back to. I remember at some point someone saying that there was going to be... What's it called? The sand dance thing. You're better off just shooting them at range. Oh, I can't wait to get sniper in this. Sniper any good? Am I? Right, we're back at the ship. We'll reinstall it and we'll give it a go on your 4 off. I am going away, mate. Don't rush to reinstall it. I will be away for 2 weeks. Yes, really. Ah, French Bulldog. I just got a cat. Scatty cat. It almost sounds like a ship. A couple of them are. Out. Drink. When do you actually go back to work, mate? 3 weeks off is ages. Is that just all a load of unspent leave that they've said, oh, you can only have this time? Right. Make the bad dash. There's a lot of heaps. What's the range? The range is shit. Yeah, the range is turd. Oh, we don't need to protect anyone. Stream past. They have to attack vents on the 3rd. Oh, nice. You ready for your attack vent? Tactical ventilation. We'll get out of this. Am I gonna get some tasty goodies? Armor plating. Can more. Oh. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think he's just maybe just at that age where he's just not going to take in new information that well. Mental to think that he is on a whole-time crew. Pray for us all. When I got myself a protein smoothie. So I'm going to go back to Haga Basin. For the trade post. And then we'll head back to home base and fabricate. Yeah, don't have a house fire whilst white's on. Nah, the rest of the guys on white will be fine. They'll sort it out. Good watch. Ugh. I really wish I had the grapple. I could just fly over the top. Can't wait to have that. That is where we're headed. Fucking shit. Got eaten once. Not a wish to relive that memory. Ooh, 2 moons. Sometimes I feel like there's a bit too much UI. I like a smaller, more condensed HUD a lot of the time. Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up around then, dude. I have to go and sort myself some lunch before work. Ah, stuff just got blown out the sky. Can't I? Ah, the sunrise. I think you can, but I think for the time being, where I'm at in the game, it's probably best for me to have it on. Oh, that's nice. Is it as good as Grey Zone Warfare sunrises? Surprisingly, this is coming to console in 2026. Ooh. What's that mean? There's a... I think someone forgot they left that there. They just haven't tuned back in. This is what's going to happen to me, though, because I'm going off for 2 weeks. So, absolutely no point in me moving over and building a new base yet. Or going crazy with my resources. Let's talk to this dude. Done quite a bit for you.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine.
Your vengeance is complete.
It's over then. Good. Did they deserve to die? Who knows? But the deed is done regardless.
Cheers, dude. Appreciate it.
They took me to a bar. Got me drunk on spice beer and plied me with samuta. When the battle started, I could barely walk. Killing them changes nothing of who I am. But sour wine and sour vengeance are both to my tastes. Now shut your mouth and let me train you. I'd swear you're a fully trained trooper pulling one over on me. Right? I can't figure out the angle on such a scam. Who are you? Nah, I don't want to know.
I want to know. So we are smashing out some of these skills. Anti-gravity field. Range damage. Want the anti-gravity field. How'd you... Is there a way of equipping that? Learned. Oh. Ah. Print's cool. The anti-grav. Could just do that. Ah. Got the amplifier, great work. The great houses don't like to admit it, but they deal. Scrap merch sort of June. Bean wrecks, corpses. The next lot sent out to die. At least my business is booming. Still more you can do. I'll have buyers who'll pay good money for Fremen made goods. Fremen made. Yeah. Fremen finds. Oh, I got that. Deliver EMF generators time 3. Do I have them? I have them. Okay. Boom. Smashing the contracts out. Contract's finished. And we've got a skill point. Can't learn that. Benny Gesserit. The passives seem pretty tidy on this. Short blade damage. Smash that up. Testing limits. Enter Imperial testing station number. Don't see that anywhere. Ah. Oh, that's very close. What time are we at? Ah, I think that was a large place, wasn't it? We'll go back to our home. Because we've got some stuff to fabricate. How do you just remove your waypoint? I don't want one. Cool down a sec. To the shade. Washed off quite a bit of quite a few contracts there. Ship here. Anything of interest? Probably not. Ah, so much better having the grapple. I almost feel like I want a quick swap as well for skills. So I already know that I want the anti-grav as well. But they're crossing the desert, that's super handy. That's what we do. Also so Belted. Now going to cross. Certo. No. We are home. But then, at this point, it makes sense to have that. I mean, was there a quicker way to swap between them? That'd be handy. I didn't even. Can you have? Why is it not swapping? But can you have that? Look. See, that was nice and easy. Fabricate. Get that. I need to craft a lot of this. Cavalry gloves. Karpov. Assault rifle, we definitely need that. Good. Best piece, pants, Karpov. Need a little bit more. So. So depositing blood. Deposit fuel cells. What else are we? We want to keep the money honest, really, don't we? Well, there's not really much point to storing all that. There's a thought. Inventory. 1 ton. I fed it. Something like the knife we can drop, right? We don't need that anymore. We'll store the mechanical parts here. Like, we don't need to. It would be handy to have that on me. What else is... Got that. Got that. Molar braces. Them. Reducing our weight. Good. Anything that we can swap over weapon-wise could go. I'm pretty sure I didn't make 2 sets of scavenger boots. Right now I don't need that. So just in. Damage per flight shot 7. Oh, it's better, isn't it? Right, Karpov. Scavenger pants. And scavenger chest piece. That should do us all. Nothing else to research. No available skills at the moment. What quest are we actually doing? This two, right? Fabricate all of that. We are almost to the last quadrant now. Don't need any juice, any waters. So, fact, as a matter of fact, right, don't even need that. That is just...
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Off-Worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap.
There is, dude.
Vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Off-Worlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past, but more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Yes. Oh, so research that schematic as well. Okay. Good to have noticed that now. If I jump my read. Ah. Definitely need the leader, John. Go find some copper ore. See if we can make that leader, John. Well, you know how fucked her. Because I ain't there yet. We ain't there. Turn around, go the other way. Shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not there yet, am I? No. This is what I used to. But normally I would land in the field. I wouldn't take full damage. Work on that. Yes, copper ore. Yeah, I ain't got there yet. That's. Well, I'm still only in the first area, to be honest. So I haven't really. Ain't really done much yet. Done the first quest. We've got this Imperial Station 2 to do. I've only just scavenged the... I've only just replicated the scavenger clothes. I want to refine all of this. Getting the bike, yeah. Well, yeah, that will hopefully be coming soon, I think. I don't think I'm that far off. I want to craft. I would like to craft that bike. Also, this that I want to craft. Which should be able to craft soon. I only need 3 more of them. So I'll craft the Litajan. Created for expeditions. That means I can carry Vasa. Uber Vasa. Pretty sure, right? Because you store water in it, right? Then. One more plasteel micro fluorofiber. I can have that. Yeah, I could do with moving it like central, like there in the center of the start zone, but you just make it at the start, don't you? Because it's such an early mission that you just make them wherever. But yeah, if I'd have probably put it here, central, right, it's quite easy to get everywhere in it, but it's It is what it is. It's where it is. I will. But when I go into the next lot, guess we'll see, won't we? See what we do. What am I doing? I am lost. Demijohn. Dieterjohn. Right. So I can fill this with water now. That's all I can fill it with, though. But I have it. It's in my backpack. It's ready. Got a little container of water. Of Vasa. 2 blood sacks. Got the new gun. New gun. Yet to, yet. Use it over there. See what this gun's about. I might remember. To be fair, I definitely used it. No, I didn't use it before because I got given a better gun by someone else. Oh yeah, gun's decent. Although, however, I am in a shooty start area. Probably isn't decent. Copper. Oh, vehicle fuel cell. That is going to come in handy when we have the Dingaling. See, I just love like the Bene Gesserit skills are cool, but I just really prefer. Oh, hold on, I should extract that woman's blood. I just prefer the fluidity of playing with the grapple hook and the anti-grav shield. Or maybe you can change the anti-grav shield. Alright, a couple more blood bags will make adventures more beneficial. Yes, good sir. Yes, good sir. So, it should. Oh, it should. I think for the next big adventure. What was I doing? What was I doing? Doing things. Yeah, do I really need to carry the scavenger stuff? Okay, what's the benefits of the scavenger stuff, Elmo? Is it just, like, it's lighter? Blade mitigation, so it's lighter and stronger than what I'm currently wearing. Was there any point to it? But... A little more armor rating. Yeah. Base armor. To wear at base. Look cool. Okay. Pointless thing. Make you do something. I see. Elmo. When I hopped onto this earlier, it said you were on. How'd you get up your social? There he is. You're offline now. Are you gonna give me access to things? Because the man, the myth, the legend, the Skiggy Gaming has given me access to things. But I don't see shit at the minute. This. I can for spicy feet pics. Was that spicy enough? I just gave you unlimited access to feet. You're loading in? Ah, you're loading in. I'm getting off. I've got to get off, mate. Momentarily. I am wrapping up, as one would say. Travel. Yeah, man. I'm on the night shift, but I may be around tomorrow for a brief spell. But there was something that I wanted to do, and I can't think what I wanted to do. Also, right, I have a question. Skills and abilities. Is there... Oh, what's this? You'll be on shift. Is there a way to assign them to other things? So, like, can I have more assigned skills on to say different keys, or can you? Is there a quick way of swapping them? You get what I'm saying? Yes. Is there like a quick way to swap them? You only get 3. So the best way. So if I'm swapping, keep on. Yeah. So if I'm swapping, I'm gonna have to jump into the skills menu and then literally drag in what I want to change. So basically, before I go into the deep desert, I know for a fact that I've just got to fucking drag that over. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It'd be cool if they could, that's a quality of life thing that they could possibly factor in then. That's potentially a good idea. I think. I can't remember what I wanted to do before I wrapped up. So, therefore... Climb, damn you. Therefore, we will head. Dock. Yeah. So, yeah. I am going to, yeah, the back track is done. Yeah. Wrapping things up. Active abilities, yeah, you only get 3. Yeah. So I've got 1 to assign, and that, yeah. Probably be my grapple hook, to be fair. Key binding. Not that I know. Yes, it would be cool. Yeah, it would be. Have a good night, homie. When you're further along and you feel like joining up, I'll be down. What are you in a guild, Elmo? I'm happy to jump on. Play. Can you only be a member of 1 guild, or is there numerous guilds that you can do, or base the Final Frontier? Are you referring to my viewing dock on my ship? Ah, okay. Just yours, your solo. I think only 1. It's a bit shame, really. They should allow you to join a couple of guilds if you wish. And do the guild have to all be on the same server? Like, do we all have to be playing on the same server? And how easy is it to transfer between servers if you wanted to? Yes. You can join more than 1 guild. But you can change server. Lost. No, it could be any server. Cool. Oh, that's nice then. Yeah. Awesome. Sounds groovy. Look, you got to start over if you change server. That's a question for someone who's... Wow. Is it Dolo? Or Doelo? He's got 500 hours. Game. Oh, what's Ronan got? Dolo. Right. Back to space. Go. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. It's been a pleasant evening, you all. I've got a night shift. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully I get a night in bed. But yeah, cheers for tuning in. Cheers for the follows. Cheers for the subs. Cheers for tuning in. And hopefully see you next time. I am going to be on holiday. I'm going to try and get one more streaming before I go away. But if not, it's going to be a couple of weeks before I'm back on. Hopefully I can get on tomorrow. If not, though, I will see you guys all soon. But yeah, cheers for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.
Let's record on and off like sparks. A neon jungle swallowing the dark. Circuit screaming in a tangled dance. The system glitches, it won't stand a chance. Pixels breaking into fractured lines. Static whispers ticking out of time. Electric chaos, hear the pulse unwind. Glitch the system, lose what's left behind. Your friendly neighborhood's night.